Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, I just got a new computer. Just spent $1,000 for it. It's a tablet too. It's pretty sweet. So I'm just gonna test it out. How you doing, Froggers, man? It's good to hear. Like I said, just gonna have a couple of drinks. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, basement beer. Got a lot of new faces. Check out some Bud Honey. It's been a while since I listened to this album. I just gotta keep everybody protected, man. Probably would have been better if I just wrenched nobody, but I don't know. Curious how the what's going on, Juggalo? I haven't played bass probably like 3 months. Been a long time. Yeah, man. Probably should plug this in. Yeah, I got a couple of basses. I got 2 4 strings. I'm gonna get another 4 string probably in like a couple of months. Try to write some music again. It's been a very long time since I've written a song, but I've been more motivated lately. So now I can just edit music and all that kind of shit. Oh man. But I like the 5 string. I really do. I just don't. Yeah, sometimes that's what a cat's got to do. Don't use the B string too much though. even in tune. Yeah, I think your cat needs to hump a female cat. Maybe it is a female cat. Who knows? Hey, Malt Patriot, how you doing, man? Hope everything's well. Yeah, I love Vicky grenades. It's the only malt liquor that I can find that's in glass. Everything else is in cans. All I can get Colt 45. Yeah, man. Yeah, Hail the Snail. Yeah, I know. I mean, according to Mr. Randy, you got a lot of shit on your plate, Malt Patriot, and I hope the best, man. So, probably one of the best channels to watch. So, just hopefully we get through, man. Definitely Hail the Snail. Yeah, I love My War is one of my all-time favorite albums. And it's one of the few bands. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, actually, I went to the liquor store and I put a request in for a case of Blue Bull, so we'll see what happens. Any of them, they're really cool Indian people, but every time I walk in there, they're just like, hey. But hey, how you doing, Kim? But yeah, back to Black Flag. It's one of the few bands where, it's like the second or third singer. That's the best one. To me, Henry Rollins is the best part. Yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely hope the best. That's for damn sure. I'm doing good, Kim. I was just telling everybody else this is a new laptop. It's pretty sweet. You can fold it into a tablet. It's very interesting how it works. I wish I could show it to you, but it's kind of impossible. But yeah, and it's really just now I can edit videos. Of course, when it comes to chugging, it's all gonna be one take, but maybe I could do not like obviously not rip off Lou Bag Larry, but he's always got a lot of edits in his videos. That's why his videos are awesome, and he's one of the best out there. That's what I'm hoping to do too. I'm hoping to I think it'd be kind of funny if I do like a silent film, a one malt liquor or something. It'd be kind of funny. Hell. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Yeah, man, a lot of bands that that people could consider punk rock, they don't consider themselves punk rock, like Iggy Pop and the Wipers. The Wipers hate it when people consider them as punk rock, but I just like just music that drives, man. Hey, Doug, cheers, man. Always good to see you. Favorite walking line. I was telling them, I haven't played in so long, man. Been a long time. Got the classic. Keep in mind, no pick either. Yeah, I just can't remember. Yeah, that was a song I wrote like as a joke. Oh. Trying to turn this fan on a little bit. Just bought a new fan too. Money is coming in pretty good. Work is going well. Finally getting stuff that I need. Well, I should say one. There's only essentials that you need. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like the truest art of punk rock right there. Hey, how you doing? Here we go. Probably said that completely wrong. Hope everything's well, man. Every time, Monster Beater, every time. You know that. There's nobody better in the community when it comes to monitoring the comments. So, what else can I say? I think I got Milwaukee's best ice in here somewhere too. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna lag, but we'll see how this works. Hey, Blue Drum, good to see you always. Yeah, man, I don't really go live much. I just do it like once or twice a month. It's never really too long, unfortunately. Damn, Pino Hendrix. Yeah. But albinos got red eyes, don't they? They got gray eyes. A little bit of blue in there, I guess. But yeah, I filmed a video a couple days ago. This is the new camera I have, Rebel T6. It's about 450. Solid camera, man. And hung out with James Montana, and he hooked me up with a couple of Hurricanes. So, and a country club. The country club was not tasting too good. I was about a month out, and I think it was kind of roasting the sun a little too long. But the Hurricanes, man, they were excellent. Looking forward to finding more of those, and maybe breaking 800 in 4 minutes. Yeah, man, telescopes will be awesome. Probably have to get like the best. I don't know how much they would cost. Probably the best glass. James is actually a really awesome dude, man. I mean, you watch his videos. He's a shit talker. It's what he does. But he is like the nicest guy. If you go to hang out with him, I mean, he was when I got there. He was already waiting on the road. He's just grinning from ear to ear. It was like 5 minutes I got there. We already shot that video. But oh yeah, man, I hate new jobs. That's why I always stay at a job for at least 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I like Montana. Yeah, it was a good video. Yeah, I'm hoping to go up to maybe Boston, try to catch a lot of people up there. And then I think Houston, I want to try to catch some people, but that won't be till next year. We'll be in Kansas City, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think we went live. I didn't even know we were going live, so. Yeah, I was actually in Orlando earlier this year, just for a little while, but that was kind of like just to get away from everything, vacation, see some family. Yeah, that's true, man. It's hard to get respect, when there's people that have been there for so long and a young person takes over, and but once you get the respect, man, it's going to work your favor. Hopefully it happens for you. But yeah, so good luck with that, Doug. How you doing, Matthew? Don't know if I've seen you around, Matthew, but cheers to you. Pensacola, Florida. This is a Mickey's Grenade malt liquor, 6%. Yeah, I don't know if you put anything else out, Doug. I'm definitely curious what you're going to do with that key. That was a pretty interesting video, man. You just took it all apart. That's kind of stuff I like to see. Yeah, man. As you always say, good vibes. Yeah, I watched the whole video too. It's awesome. But I drink too fast in these live streams. I'm trying to go as slow as possible, but found myself a Colt 45 22 ounce. They're fun to chug. Yeah, cheers, John Scholes. A lot of new people in here today. Yeah, a lot of new guys. It's awesome. Try to be. You know how it is. I'll have to get the Milwaukee's best out. I didn't bring too much booze with me. This was supposed to be like a test run. I wasn't really expecting too much going on this time of the day. Tuesday's like my one day off. But I'll probably be picking up. I already work Sundays, so I make a little bit more money on Sundays. This is all I got, unfortunately. The Danger Cats. Never heard of the Danger Cats. Is that? I'm assuming that's a band. Yeah, if you ever want me to check out some bands, and if I like them, I'll put them in my next video. So I think somebody wanted me to do some Misfits that I put in the next video. So if my last video, just comment, just be like, hey, can you play this? And I don't have any problem doing that. Pootie Tang, man. Black Dynamite, did see that. I'm not sure if I saw Pootie Tang. I've seen over 4,200 movies in my life. And the reason I do that because I go on IMDb and I have to rate all the movies, so I'll rewatch them. So, but let me see. Chris Rock. Nope, have not seen that one. No. It's not good. Hey, cheers, Toxic. But no, I definitely recommend Black Dynamite if you like that kind of humor. It's probably something close to it. Guess I'll have to bust out the Milwaukee's best. Then we'll call it. Banks beer? No, never had Banks beer. Here's Milwaukee Best. It's not malt liquor. Who cares? It's $1.19 a can. This is all I got left, man. I'm just trying to hang out a little bit. If I chug it, that's it. It's called. Next time, though, one of these days we're going to play. I'll get you, though. Don't worry. I've done a lot of chugging on this channel, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, I got you, man. Last year, that's all I did. So that's all I did was chug. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Nah, I don't play Fortnite. That's like the new thing, man. That game has taken over. I mean, I'm not too much of a gamer, to be honest with you. I don't unfortunately have too much time. Get Olympics. Now, see, now I gotta watch these movies now. I like working now. I like it. Oh, that's from '88 too. I've not seen this. Damn, good call on that one. Do I like cars? I drive Chevys. That's pretty much all I've had my whole entire life. I drive a Chevy Malibu. I had a Chevy Cavalier. Cavalier barely fit me, but pretty much whatever. I'm 6'4", so whatever fits me, I like. But I think about getting a truck next. Just whatever Chevy. Nothing. I don't care what anybody drives, but that's just always worked out for me pretty well. So. That just seems to be always my direction. Well, I mean, my buddy or my brother had a Ford Taurus 2002. He had put 240,000 miles on it, and he finally got rid of it about 2 or 3 years ago. He donated it. So, I mean, that'd be really just how you drive the car, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how tall are you, Sideshow, but probably, I guess, a lot shorter than 6'4". I don't know. Well, cheers to you. Oh, man. Just kind of curious how this looks on here. Yeah, so the quality is not much different from what I had before. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, the quality, I don't know if it's as bad as it was before. Yeah, along the rock. I watched, he's like one of those, I don't even care what kind of, you know, movie he's going to have out. They're always entertaining to me. Hey, take care, Matthew. I appreciate you stopping by. Just seems like a down to earth dude. I think that was like, I mean, of course, you got like the late 80s and early 90s wrestling. That's, the Hulk Hogan years. But I think Rock took over nicely. Him and Stone Cold, probably like the late 90s, early 2000s. But my buddy, he won free front row seats, wrestling tickets in the Balmer Arena. And I went to see it. It's fun to watch it live. We had our beers like sitting on top of the ledge, and they were out of the ring wrestling. The one dude fucking hit the wall so hard the beer splashed out with like 3 rows back. Felt kind of bad for the people behind me, but oh well, what can you do? But yeah, I was on camera and everything. I mean, I think the worst part about it was, it was an $8 beer down the drain, but you know. I have a friend from work, and she's got a Camaro, and I've always liked Camaros, and I keep asking her if I could like just sit in the driver's seat, see how I fit, and I do not fit too well. So unfortunately, little cars like that I cannot do. Oh man. But yeah, so pretty much I'm going to try to do a 800 in under 4 minutes. That's a goal by the end of the year. I think I'm going to try to get 800 clubs, and then I'll retire from that for a while. But I think Hurricane might be the one to do it. We'll see. Hurricane seems like it was a really good chug, that's for sure. Because usually I get the first one down like around a minute. No, I have not given up on the 1200, but I have to be consistent on the 800 in 4 minutes, and my closest was 417. Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving up on the 1200. I actually the video I did do that the last one I put out, the 800 under 5 minutes. I had a Colt 22 ounce afterwards, but for some reason, like the Colt 22 tastes really weird after having those other 240s, and because I waited like a minute or a minute and a half, and I was going to try to chug this guy afterwards, and then I was like, I got through half of it, and I was like, nah, I don't think I can get this down. Just got a really weird taste after drinking Hurricane. So, I think Cobra and Hurricane are definitely in the top 2 when it comes to chugging nowadays. But yeah, Colt's not doing it like it used to. So I got to find Hurricanes. Apparently they're in the city. So I got to go into the dangerous streets of, as Mr. Met would say, Balmer City. But Balmer City does have some pretty rough areas. But like if you were to go to like a baseball game or football game, it's as safe as can be. But there are obviously, and pretty much most cities are like that, where there's some areas where you just don't want to fuck with. Yeah, that's kind of a good thing. Like Hurricane doesn't have much of a taste. Like I had the 6%, and that's a good thing if you're going to try to get them down as quick as possible. Because when you get down, I don't care if you like the taste or not. I mean, I like the taste, but it's like you're getting so much flavor in so little time that it makes you kind of sick. And you don't want to think about the taste of it. You want to think like you're chugging water. That's the best way to get it play in your brain if you're going to try doing a lot in a little time. Yeah. I mean, I drank St. Ides. That's 8.2%, 8.3, something like that. So I did 800 with them. I like to try it again. I barely got that under 10. I don't think anybody got 1,200 dead, even maybe Mr. Rayner if he's I don't know how though. That's a very tough thing. That's too. He probably could though. Dude's a fucking legend. Yeah. What's a high gravity for a hurricane? Is it 8? I'm not sure. Never had the high gravity. I hope the guy in Kansas City's got some good malts over there, man. I want to make some videos. 8.1. Yeah. I tell you, I was very impressed with 6%. I mean, I remember he gave it to me, and that was the first time I ever had one, thanks to James. Yeah, I'm sure. I never had any high gravity in a can, but he gave it to me, and I was like drinking it. I tried to make the video longer, but I think I could still got it down like 5 minutes, which was kind of funny. But yeah, right now I think I prefer that over King Cobra when it comes to doing chugs. But yeah, we don't get tall cans here. Maybe in the city. What's that? The Axe Head or something? It's like 11%. I think I saw. I know I saw Devin Lack just chug something like absurdly high in volume. But yeah, I mean, they say the highest ever for alcohol in a beer is around 46 or 48%, something like that. I think it's got the word snake in it. I don't know what the hell it is, but they say it's incredibly rare to find. But I mean, you think about how high that is. It's almost at hard liquor, volume. I think hard liquor starts around 80%. So you're more than halfway there. Can you imagine doing like a chug on that? First of all, it probably costs you about $50, whatever it is. But I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Might as well just do some shots. This has been my go-to. Tennessee honey. It's probably 80 proof, would be my guess. Yeah, I don't drink too much hard liquor. Yeah, it's only 70 proof. But when I have like a really bad head cold, I drink Wild Turkey American honey or just some kind of honey whiskey, and it always works. Always gets rid of it. So that's what I would recommend. Where you just put in your own honey into like a vodka or something. I don't know. That probably tastes weird, but it's pretty much whiskey only for me. Maybe a little tequila once in a while. But tequila, you got to get the hey, cheers, shit soils. Yeah, maybe sometime next year I'll come up and see you, man. I know you're in the Boston area. But a lot of people like to see it, man. A lot of good people out there. I've been to Boston once. It's a very fucked up grid system for the city. Baltimore City is not easy driving either. Yeah, I know Toxic. You like the hard stuff. Yeah. I think you're the king when it comes to that. Man, And what's amazing is how, when you do your live streams, you can go 6, 8 hours and you're drinking hard liquor the whole entire time, going through a fifth after a fifth. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to try that camo stuff. I can't imagine. What was the percent on that again? Like, what was it like 12 or something? 11.2, something like really high. But hey, it's all about the best drinkers out there, man, when they can do these chugs and go to work like it's nothing the next day. I got to get up at 6 o'clock every morning. Usually it's earlier than that. Yeah. My buddy, who's like the best driver ever, he knows everywhere. He could tell you where some random place in like Oregon is, tell you how to get there. And when we got to Boston, because I was living in New York for about 4 months, because I was going to film school, and he swung by, and I was like hanging out with this girl from Brazil, and she's like, "Oh yeah, let's go to Boston." So we all three of us we went over to Boston, and Camo Silver's 10.6. For some reason, I felt a little higher. But yeah, so we ended up going to Boston, and he goes, "All right, we're going to take the trolley." Well, I think that's what they call it there. He's like, "I ain't driving this fucking city." He's like, "That grid system is fucked." Yeah, that's probably what it was. Some kind of train or something. It was light rail. Can't remember. But yeah, we hung out over there. It was fun. We're trying to go to the bar that Mark Sandman played in. Oh, there goes that thing again. I tell you what, man. I bought this not too long ago because what I'm doing now is I'm just going to put whoever commented in the last video, I'm just going to write their names and put on the board. So, but it keeps falling off. Tell you, this is the best bang for your buck for a 24-ounce can. Like I said, I don't get a 24-ounce in malt liquor here. No, I still got the shadow board. It's over here. Yeah, it's it's starting to fall apart a little bit, and people were. I had a lot of people on there, and people are like, "Well, why is my name on there?" They're all fighting. I'm like, "All right, no more of this shit." Side pocket. I never heard of that one either. Sounds like a winner. Yeah, I know. I wish I had the country club more. I'm definitely glad I got it. I'm glad I tasted it, but I think it would have been a lot better if it was in date. And this is July 3rd, I think. So damn. Wow. Yeah, this is $1.19 here. Yeah, it's your favorite. Yeah, the one I had. I actually did a video. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I was struggling through it. It was I think the sun because James gave it to me. It was kind of like sitting out. I think the sun hit it a little too long, and on top of that, it was. I'm not saying out of date really means too much, but it was definitely. And I don't think I actually cooled it down because I put it in the refrigerator for like 30 minutes, and then I did the video, and I was like, God, I'm struggling through this thing. but it's a Western Coast thing, so it's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep this bottle, keep the Hurricane bottle. So Nice. That was actually my fastest. Was I did a King Cobra and then a Colt 45. So that was my fastest combination. There's damn Brazilians. I love Brazilian women now. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I want to keep drinking Hurricane and see how that is. I got to keep finding it first. This guy comes through and gets. I want to get that Blue Bull. I'll buy the whole case, and then I want to get see if he can get a case of the Hurricane. That's what I'm saying, dude. Brazilian asses are. Hey, the Olympics every year, the Summer Olympics, they always win on that category. Yeah, I'm hoping this person. I've seen it before. I think they had it actually in tall cans. This is about 5, 6 years ago, and they got rid of them. Hey, Mysterian, how you doing, man? Yeah, so hopefully I get that case in and try to 800 that thing. I don't know what the percentage on the Blue Bull. My guess would be around 6. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that's probably my guess. Most malt liquor is around 6. I think malt liquor has to be like 5.5 or something like that, and then it gets to 6. Nice. We used to make a joke. It's like once you have too many 40s of Schlitz, you're gonna take a nice Schlitz afterwards. We got St. Ides at Maryland too, so they're on the East Coast. Oh, yeah, we got Steel Reserve, which I won't drink. You don't see me drinking Old English either. I don't do the plastic. Old English really fucked up when they did that. I remember I found them in 22 ounces or whatever in glass. That was cool. Damn. Yeah, King Cobra. I actually got to drive about 30 minutes on my way to get it. Isn't too bad. Um, yeah, yeah. I tell you what. I bet you Mickey's they saved their ass because I wasn't drinking that either. They have the worst malt liquor ever. Is in my opinion. Now it could be probably pretty good in glass. Is Old English High Gravity. It's like around 8% or something like that. I was I didn't I don't know how I did it. I think I did that in Mickey's or something because that's all they had. The liquor store I went to. I 800 that, and it was probably one of the best moments. Probably the hardest challenge I had because um, I was already wasting before I even did it. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, Magnums. I found them at the place where I get the King Cobra, and they stopped selling them. Um, the date was like 4 months, still like behind on the shelf. Eh, some people prefer it in plastic. I think it really does hinder the taste a little bit, but I think Old English itself, without being high gravity, isn't too bad. But yeah, they are definitely undrinkable now. Like I'll think about trying to do an 800 on it, but I don't know if I can do it. You'll see me gagging. It's St. Ides was pretty smooth. Trying. Well, I wouldn't say smooth, but doable. But that one, man, it's totally different. Oh, I think I might have some Natty Boos or something. Might as well just clean out my refrigerator and then just. I go through grenades too fast. That's my biggest problem. I knew those two weren't going to last, and you know, grenades are the record that I have because I love doing 5 and 5 challenges. And grenades, I actually got a 7 and 7, so it was technically it's 84 ounces, but they're the easiest to drink of anything. Oh shit, Joey Skull! Hell yeah, man! Always good to see you. Love your videos, man. Wish I knew about you like a while back. I mean, as they all say, I mean, I'm only about a year and a half into the whole community. So, but I've been on YouTube since 2008, I believe. I just didn't know there was, if I knew there was a drink community, my God, I've been on that at a heartbeat. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Magnum has to be like falling apart. Like everywhere I go to that used to sell Magnum does not sell it anymore. So I think this is the honest. When I found I found the Old English High Gravity at a new place off of not too far. A place called it's Route 40. Joe Skull might know what it is. It's a new place, a beautiful place. Oh man, it's really nice. And I saw the High Gravity, so I bought one. And I came back to that place. They were gone. They stopped selling them because no one was buying them. And then I yeah, and then I went to another place by me, and they usually sell the usuals, the Mickey's, the Colt 45s. They didn't do St. Ides, but they also sold Old English, and of course Steel Reserve. But the last time I was there, they didn't have any regular Old English. It was all the High Gravity. I'm pretty sure they like bought the wrong one because they're still sitting there. Like no one wants them. I mean, Old English is like the only one I think sells out of plastic around here because it's just too popular. Yeah, you've done a lot of 40s in your life, Joe Skull. That's one thing I did notice. Oh, lands down. That skateboarded there, man. That place is fucking awesome. You start with like a fucking snake. It goes all the way down. You got a couple like bumps to do some kickflips and all that kind of shit. But I can't skateboard anymore. My legs are fucked. Yeah, I love that place, dude. Yeah, I saw that skateboarding video you put up. Some dude like dropped off a huge ass. God, it was pretty awesome. Oh, Drailing Drunky. Cheers, man. Always good to see you. No, I think I went there about 10, 12 years ago, Joe Skull. It was awesome. Really enjoyed it. We were there all day. I've always been bad at skateboarding. You know, I did pretty good. I think I was able to ollie down 12 stairs. I did a 6-stair handrail. It was always board slides. I could never lock into a 50-50, but I had a very high ollie. So, yeah. See, I don't know. I did even more skateboarding. Yeah, that was a big 12. There was a, God, where was this 12 at? I can't remember. Can't remember what it's called. But a lot of places around here. I guess I just don't want to, throw away my location or anything. But yeah, some good spots, man. But it's crazy. I grew up in Upper Maryland, nothing but country and tractors and all that stuff, and so we had to drive into the city to skate. So, but I had a very high ollie. That was my thing. I always went to ollie contest. Could not get 3 feet, but I got close to it. Frederick. Okay, so you're not far from me, man. Yeah, Frederick's about 45, 50 minutes away where I'm at. Montana is about 20 minutes away from me. But no, when we got our driver's license, we actually kind of skated more. It's like now we got the license, we have to keep begging them, the parents at the time, just be like, hey, can we go here and here? But skateboard kept me away from bad shit, man. Like, who knows what I could be really doing besides drinking a ton of shit, like, a ton of beer or whatever. Who knows? Skateboard kept me out of trouble. I got in trouble skateboarding, but it could have been a lot worse. It's I still watch Battle of the Barracks all the time. You'll see me on there commenting constantly. Ohio, maybe 8 hours, be my guess. Ohio's not far. Might be shorter than that. It's probably 6 to 8 hours. The only problem with me is I hate driving. God. Hey, cheers. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Artist over here. Yeah, just have a beer and be merry. That's all I could say. I don't go live too much. I don't go on. Last year I went on Hangouts all the time. I did because I thought the whole concept was really cool, but it got a little repetitive after a while. So sometimes I'll go live here and there. Oh, Dee's house. Cheers. So we'll see how that works. Hey, drink what you like, man. I'm already done this can. So I got 2 Natty Bows left. That's like the Baltimore, pretty much Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's what I call it. I'm going to knock those out. I'll be out of beer. So. I'll be right back. And by the way, this is all beer that's left over my house. I usually have people over on Friday nights. So this is good till August, so I better get rid of it. Again, as he would always, as Fear would say, not malt liquor. This is a Baltimore beer. I do, Joe Skull. 5-string bass. I play guitar. Most bands I play guitar, but I'd rather play bass. It's my favorite instrument. Cannot play drums, but I can program it pretty good. That's pretty much all my influence up here. I don't listen too much Pearl Jam anymore. Their new albums kind of suck, but that's what I grew up with. That's why the poster's there. I love this poster in general because, Eddie and Jeff kind of leaning against each other with a crowd of like 40, 50,000 people in the background, probably more than that. I think that's like, to me, like what music's about right there. Just the love of it. I love Primus, Black Flag, My War, best album. Patti Smith, one of the greatest. There's Henry Rollins right there. Roxy Music, love Roxy Music. And then you got Sonic Youth that's kind of covered by the Shout Out board. And then I got Joy Division here. I got At the Drive-In, Fugazi. Fugazi's one of the greatest bands ever. That might be it. My good friend's band, One Watt Sun. It's Reverend Guy Wallace. So one of the greatest. I mean, I don't have a favorite band. Um, but I think the three greatest albums, in my opinion, were well, I could go on for about this, but Black Flag, My War, Iggy Pop Funhouse. Iggy Pop Funhouse might be my favorite, and then the Wipers, Youth of America. Were probably the three most influential albums to me. I love Fugazi Argument, really great album. At the Drive-In, Acrobatic Tenement. That album was made for like $500. Nirvana, Bleach. I could go on for days, But yeah, I love the Supremes. Yeah, Diana Ross, the Supremes. I listen to them all the time. So, there's a Miles Davis, or no, John Coltrane, right there. So, La Butcherette's "Cries for the Flies." That's a new band. Yeah, I saw that in one of your videos, Joe Skull. Yeah, that's awesome as shit, man. I'd love to hear them. I think I did hear them actually. Is that actually good? Oh man, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, Joe Skull. That's like one of my favorites right there. Any live shows recently? I saw Smashing Pumpkins. I don't see too many bands. I'm sorry, I'm a little jealous of Joe Skull right now. Fugazi, if you don't know Fugazi, they're a band that charges pretty much nothing to see them live. I think they're from DC. Live shows, yeah, I saw Smashing Pumpkins. I'm not a huge Corgan fan, but they played for 3 straight hours and they were flawless. Corgan's a dick. He refused to have Darcy play because he thought she sucked. And I don't think it was because she would suck him off. That's the thing. I think that's why Corgan didn't like her, because one of the few women I guess he never did have sex with. That's the only thing I could come up with. But I'm seeing the Jesus Lizard, which is one of my favorite bands. They're playing in Philadelphia and DC. So Goat Whore. I don't think I've heard of Goat Whore. That's an incredible band name, though. Is that your daughter's band? Is that what it is? Goat Whore. That's a great band name. But yeah, that's pretty much what I listen to. And I mean, I go all over the place, with bands. So nice. I don't know too much of George Clinton. That metal band, yeah. I don't listen to super heavy music. System of a Down's first album, their Untitled album, is probably the heaviest stuff I'll listen to. That album's absolutely incredible. My God, I can listen to that album nonstop. Soil is one of the best songs ever written. But they suck now. God, I mean, it's like there's no like power in the System of a Down anymore. I think after Steal This album, that was it. Hey, how you doing, Crystal? Descendants, nice. Okay, nice. Jimmy Eat World. I don't know too much about Jimmy Eat World. Yeah. Well, Serge is one of my favorite vocalists. John was one of the best drummers. Oh my God, he was a great drummer. But I think a lot had to do with Darren, the guitar player. I mean, he's a bit of a cunt. But every time he sang, he sounded like that fucking asshole from Green Day. Nothing against Green Day, but I mean, I don't like them. That was a band I enjoyed when I was like 8 years old, but that's not punk rock, man. It's like Good Charlotte. It's like I think they have fucking fake tattoos or something. Assholes. God, 77. Jesus. Iggy Pop turned 70. He's like 70 or 71 now. But Iggy Pop's he's phenomenal. I know he played with a song for the Butcherettes, and the whole song was in Spanish, and he memorized the whole fucking song. It's amazing. This is a Natty Boh. This is like the Baltimore beer around here. I kind of ran out of all the malts, so I drank a couple Nickies, and yeah. I think he told me about a band shit to us called Granddaddy or something. I think that's what it was. I still haven't checked it out yet, but I did remember the name, at least close to it. That's that's it's good to hear, Bristol. Yeah, cheers to you. Yeah, grenades are another thing I got to travel distance to get. Everything's out Route 40, man. It's about 30, 40 minutes away to get them. It's the only way place I can find Ballantine ale. It's off Route 40, but I don't think you can get those in 40s anymore. I'm not sure. There's actually a place called 40s or something, or 40 Liquors. So I got in there. I was like, man, it's time to see a bunch of 40s. And no, the place sucked awfully. God, I was so pissed off. It's like, I was hoping it was named after 40s and not the fucking Route 40, but I was wrong. The grenades are the best, man. I was trying to get them close to me, but yeah. This my brother. He came over like a week ago. We're like talking about bands that still have the same members, and there's not many. There really isn't. I mean, technically, Primus kind of. I think they stabbed Jay Lane back from. They went through what Tim Herb, he was probably the most known for, and then that guy they call Brain, and then they went back to Jay Lane again. So I mean, I guess that technically counts, but I know Sonic Youth pretty much kept the same people, but it rarely happens. That's for damn sure. Oop. I gotta plug this in. I want acoustic bass. Yeah, that's what I need. I shouldn't get a four string, but I have like 10 guitars. It's like when you play, guitars all the time, you just want to keep collecting them. Be like one truck when I'm going to get out of this condo, hopefully in about 3 or 4 years. And I'm going to get like a little rancher, just something small. So, congratulations, Percy. Yeah, it's true. But there's the Jesus Lizard, man, they still can rock out, man. I remember when I saw them, and then I'm about to see them in a couple of weeks. I already got my tickets. But they band, it's like a classically trained punk band. I remember seeing them in 2009, I believe. Yeah, yeah. In 2009, they they played, and I was like, man, is David Yao going to be in the audience? Like, it's his thing. He just like jumps into the audience and hangs out. And I was like, he's like 50 years old at this point. I don't know if he's going to do it. And it was like, just like that, like 6 seconds to the first song, he's fucking 6 rows back. I was like, God, what a beast. Yeah, it's true. It's true. In the wrestling community, man, like Jim Duggan was always my favorite. I love that guy. Stone Cold. Love Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I've been talking to this one girl, and she's like naming all these bands. Like, I'm like, damn, like she knows maybe more bands than I do. It's like, what's going on here? Very city person. Bret Hart, nice. A lot of great ones. A lot of great ones. But yeah, Baltimore City used to have a lot of good venues, but they're starting to close down. This one venue was called the Record Theater. It was in Towson. I used to play there a lot, and now it's like some kind of fucking like dubstep bullshit. It just completely just kill local bands and just put that shit in there. I mean, music in general is really obviously gone downhill. Like a band that I love and completely support. Hey, drummer, cheers, man. Les Butcherettes. They their last song was not good. Like, it's just they're trying to change their sound. Everybody's got to try to change their sound. It's okay to make some different songs, different. It's like it's one thing I like what Pearl Jam did. When they went to the No Code era of Jack Irons on drums, they changed their sound, and it was actually some pretty good albums, like No Code and Yield. And then now it's like the last two albums are like just recycling the same fucking sound, and it's not working for them. They can't like, it's maybe it's overproduced. I don't know. Yeah, it really is. I mean, like the pop music in general is, yeah, auto tune is fucked. Oh my god. There was one pop artist that I respected, and that New Zealander Lorde, because she wrote. There was only two people on all the albums, and I was like, man, that's pretty awesome. And she was 15 when she wrote all this shit. But she's fallen into the same boat that everyone else is falling into. I mean, I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited because the Battle of the Barracks got their usual skate competition. I think they had like the Legion of Doom versus what was the other guy? I always enjoy that. Yeah. Oh my God. Katy Perry and Taylor Swift and John Mayer just go away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like the only one. I was like, man, okay. She released at least she writes her stuff, you know. Nice. guess that's what you got to get nowadays. You don't know what artists actually write their own songs, you know? I mean, even, I think it was, might have Elton John or I think Elton John ever wrote his, I don't think he ever wrote his songs. Can't remember. Might be somebody different. He put out some pretty good hits. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just what's the point of going to look to see a person, you know, live and they have someone auto tune themselves? Like it's just it's a waste of fucking time. I want to go to like a personally. I mean, when I saw Smashing Pumpkins, they played a huge ass arena, and I just want to get drunk. I was like, whatever. But my favorite shows, man, like it's just going to like a club and it's like a $20 show. You know, that's why I love the Melvins so much because the Melvins, man, like it's always affordable to go to a Melvin show. And I was so lucky too because I don't know if you heard of Crystal Fairy, which is Dale Crover and Osborne mixed with Omar from at Drive-In and Terry from Butcherettes. And yeah, Smart Bennies are the best. The beer's cheaper. It was like $4. They're selling like some local beer or something, which is cool. It was $4. And they're selling merch and all this stuff. And they sold Crystal Fairy shit. I already had a Crystal Fairy album, but it was like this limited shit or whatever. It was like numbered each. There was only 68 albums or something made, limited edition. So I ended up buying the CD, and it was like $35. That CD is already $100 on eBay. I wish I bought the vinyl. The vinyl was like $70. Now it's going for like $250. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, 40 Ounce Reaper. Cheers to you, man. I pretty much watch most of your content. You played some Black Sabbath. You're good in my book. And it was Black Sabbath, like their first album too. The song Black Sabbath. That song is fucking eerie, man. That drives into your soul. Black Sabbath was great. You got to give guitar player Tony Iommi, I guess is probably the closest I can pronounce his name. He's got cancer, and he's still playing. He said, "Fuck it, I'm still playing as much as I can until I go." Yeah, I know. But yeah, back to what Mal Patriot is saying. Yeah, they do lip sing. They're in songs. I appreciate it, drummer, but I mean, I really do appreciate people want to send me stuff. I really do, and maybe I can do like a trade, but I know Maryland's really strict about it. I'm not sure, like the whole entire like sending over, but um, but if I ever get a PO box, which I probably will, I want to get shirts made and I'll send them back. Like I want to make sure like I'll send them for free. I'll pay $10. I mean, to get the shirts made, I think it's like maybe be like cost me about $6 or $7 per shirt, and I'll get like 25 made, and I'll just send the people. That's one thing I respect about Mr. Met. Like he just sends it over. But dude, if I mean that God, that's awesome though. But we'll see. We'll see if I get a PO box, and we'll see how it works out. Well, I do appreciate that, but I'm definitely gonna, send stuff back. In fact, I'd rather. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get a PO box, and no, it's not like I don't trust drummer. Drummer's been in the community for a long time, but you know, that's why I was surprised, like that James Montana was just like, hey, here you go, come over here, and I was like, all right, cool. But But yeah, I mean, I've been saying I'll get like I know Furosity wants to send stuff and all this stuff. So $4. Cheers, man. But yeah, it's just the whole entire thing. Like I don't know how it is sending people out and all this kind of stuff. But I do want to send out. I want to send out some snails. I think that'd be really funny. That thing was expensive too. Nice. I know you listen to good stuff. I know. I think I tuned in one of your live streams. Yeah, UK drinkers are they that's all they do is drink. I guess I don't know. That's all they do. They just don't think. I don't know. And I like most of the UK guys. I think they're good peoples, but they're all fighting over who's the chairman over there. I guess I don't know. I don't care. But good people though. I mean, I've never. I like Huffy actually. I think Huffy's great personally. I mean, Huffy. The thing about Huffy, he just stays on. He is himself. He's going to stay on there. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to quit. And I have no problems with him. That's for sure. And you got to meet him in real life, so he's got to be awesome. But yeah, he hasn't said too much to me, but never bad things. So no shit. Good old rat. No, it's like at my work. Yeah. Moose limbs. What is? I don't know about the moose limbs. It's like they always just like say they're gonna quit and then they come back. I don't understand the whole entire thing. Oh, I mean, I'm never gonna make a video saying like I quit. I'm just gonna be like, if I'm done, I'm done. That's how it's gonna be. So no, I totally agree with you, man. I got a niece and nephew that I love to death, and that's the only kids that I care about. I like Davy Boy. Davy Boy's awesome. But I mean, there's a lot of channels that I just don't tune into as much. I don't know, but I try to support as much as I can. I try to comment. I watch usually the whole entire video. Um, I'll spend like a couple hours on my day off, and that's what I'll do. Then, you know, it's a lot of people now. I'm sub to like 400, 450 channels or something. It's crazy. A lot of them are not in the drink community. So, yeah, I mean, that's the problem when you sub to so many people, but it's, you know, it is what it is. You try to do best you can do. Yeah, T. Kenny did an epic stream. I think we're like 12 or 13 straight hours or something, but um, I don't know. He seems like a pretty nice guy. Sometimes he gets a little too drunk. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like Mr. Med 40 ounce, I'll play it on my lunch break when I'm like, eating or something like that. But a length of the video is a big thing with me. It's like I'm not going to sit here and watch a 25-minute video unless I really like that dude or woman, I should say, whoever, because it's hard for me to like stay tuned in for that long of a time. But they have some really good content, and yeah, I'll check in and see what it's about. But oh man, that's a good one. Airs and ferocity. Cheers, man. I'm just kicking back. This is my last beer, unfortunately. But I got a new. Didn't hear the news. I got a new laptop. It's about $1,000. It's beautiful. Um, thought the live streaming a little bit better on it, but you know, yeah. There's a couple I will. Yeah, I'm sure you are if you're honest. Oh, there's a couple, above the 15-minute mark, I'll watch, but I like the old YouTube rule where, you get the drink done in 10 minutes and call it a day. It was much better that way. They probably still should probably still do that kind of rule. So, but I don't know. And I'll tune into usually. I mean, I'm subbed to so many people. Usually, it's like around 8 o'clock to usually go to bed like around 12 a.m. There's about 5 or 6 people going live, and I'll say, a couple of things, and then go to the next person, say a couple of things. Just try to support. Always thumbs up. So, I think I've liked over 2,000 videos. So, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. Cheers, Crystal. But yeah, we're getting. It's the last beer I got. So, still got about half of it left. We'll hang out for a little bit more. Yeah, because people don't post as much anymore. Yeah, that's people just go live. I'm unfortunately a member of that myself, but we all know my going live to making a video ratio is very low. So usually I put about 20, 25 videos and then I go live. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's just I love the chug, man. Like 800 videos they're very addicting, man. They really are. I mean, a lot of people. I got you, man. A lot of people ask me like, why haven't I done the 1200 yet? Well, unfortunately, the 1200 is incredibly hard. It's incredibly hard. Um, my best time right now is 19 minutes. I didn't post it. I was embarrassed by it, but um, after if I can get more hurricanes, then maybe I'll have a chance to maybe make a run for it. If I could get a 800 or 1200 in 15 minutes, I think that's pretty good. I call that the polar bears line. That's the best he's ever done, and polar bears is a pretty damn good chugger. He's always not going down in a minute. So, oh, I think you can do them off PH. If you can find hurricanes 6%, I would recommend them. They're a good chug. They really are. I was really impressed by it. It's very hard. People think it's easy for me. It's not. I failed probably about 6, 7 times. So, I mean, I know that, it doesn't sound like that many, but I'm just throwing it out there. I do fail. Appreciate that, Crystal. Yeah, Mr. Rayner's another level. I don't know what he weighs. I'm going to guess around 220 because he's like solid mass. So, but what he's doing right now is absolutely incredible. He's 50 years old, 53 probably at this point, and he does it like it's nothing. He does 800 clubs in 3 minutes. I'm trying to break the 4-minute mark, but yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. I have puked on 800 attempts, so I am not God. That is for sure. So, I'm just throwing it out there. Usually, I'll have the bag, that I get the 40s in, and if it doesn't work out, I get run all the way. I have 2 bathrooms, 2 full baths, so I can at least hit one of them all the way. But it's not easy. It looks easy, but it's not. But that when I did that hurricane and King Cobra in 5 minutes, I think I finally found it because I was not throwing down some decent 800s the past like 10 times. So now if I can keep on, get under 5, maybe do one under 4, then maybe it's possible. But that's just where I'm at on that whole entire thing. Yeah, I'm sure 40 ounce Reaper. I'm sorry I missed your stream last time. I'll try to get to it the next time, you're live. So. I usually work classic 7 to 3:30 shifts. Hey, cheers, BJ. And then after that, I come home. I usually sleep for a couple hours. I try to sleep 6 hours a day. I sleep about 4 hours a night. My sleep schedule's all fucked up. Well, cobras are very sweet. That's one thing I noticed. But the carbonation seems like it's not as high for other, most malt liquor. So that's why King Cobra seems to be the easiest to drink. I think that's why there's no date on them. There probably some other 40 that's kind of, that's how I got my name. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never be able to do that again. Yeah, no, I'm sure you can 40 ounce Reaper. The Crystal, that was the funny thing about that is I already had like 3 beers in me, and then we did the video. My goal was 5 minutes. Who knows why I tried to pick that goal? And we knocked that back, and then yeah, it was just under 6 minutes. And man, I think I actually went live about 4 or 5 hours afterwards. I was lit up. That will never happen again, though. I'm done with the wine chugs, that's for sure. That's how it helped me get my name. That's how I knew about the whole entire 40-ounce community. I'm not going to, dismiss how it all began, I don't think I'll ever, yeah. I mean, I'm 34 now, so what's cool about, being 34 is I'm 17, 18 years old, younger than Mr. Rayner, and he's still put up 1,200. So it's almost like I still have a peak to get to, I mean, could you imagine Mr. Rayner like in his like upper 20s, early 30s, like what he could put down at this moment? Like, I mean, unfortunately for him, Yeah, cheers, shit. So it was always a pleasure. Always. I try to tune into every video you put out. Take care, man. But yeah, that's how the whole channel started. I was watching too many Shoe Knights videos before Shoe Knights went nuts. Hey, Inferno, cheers, man. Yes. I still feel good, man. I mean, I do. I don't think I've said this on to everybody, but I did a 5 burger challenge at a local restaurant. Not many people have ever completed. I did not complete the challenge, or should I say, did I complete the challenge? I pretty much already said it, but I was very, very close. And I might post that probably on Reverend Guy Wallace's channel. So I think he's going to edit it and show it. Yeah, yeah. King Cobra was a good chug. I mean, I think right now, I mean, I've been the best chugs I ever did was Cool 45. I did two Cool 45s and 434. I did a Cool 45 and King Cobra in 417. And then the recent one, Hurricane and the King Cobra in just maybe a second under 5 minutes. So, yeah. I mean, I've said this a lot in my stream. When I did the St. Ides in 10 minutes, it was like 950 something. Really, really tough. And when Tiny Tim, Ross Shitty were still alive, I ended up going live afterwards. I don't know why I did. Nice. That's a good slam. Yeah, I mean, like in the community, it's like you knock one down 10 minutes. That's what you're supposed to do, And then you knock one down in 5 minutes. You got like the B plus award. But when you start, getting down around 2.5 minutes and 2 minutes, that's when you're really starting to get good. And really, if you want to do an 800, you got to slam the first one down then under 2 minutes. I mean, or maybe under 2.5 minutes. Then you just got to burp out as much as possible and then get it done. Yeah, I saw yours, Inferno. That was a good slam. Plastic Magnum. Wow, that's impressive. But yeah, when I did the St. Ides, high gravity, the 8.3 or what the hell it is, 8.2, I went live. And Tiny Tim used to go on some of my live streams. I was when I was able to add people. I don't think I could do it now the way this is all working. And the first thing he said, he goes, "How the hell are you still up right now?" you know, This is the same guy that's knocked down, 540s in 1 hour. So, which I like to try to do live, but it's pretty tough. Yeah, it's about 16, 17 beers in real life, and malt liquor always starts around 5.5. So, yeah, I've chugged, I think, maybe one Magnum on this channel. I'm not sure. Yeah, you could just gotta fight against it, man. Yeah, Malt Patriot's 800 Clubber, so he's been there. I think Stephen Malteri. I always say his name wrong. I think he's been in there. I'm surprised. I don't know if Lootbag's in there. I'm surprised if he's not in there because he can chug. Yeah. My fastest 40 was 40 seconds, which is the ironic part about it. There was probably foam at the end. I probably should have killed afterwards, but when you go for that speed, that the foam doesn't really matter at that point. I learned that from Mr. Rayner. You can't do anything about it. Except that one guy, what's his name? There's one guy that was like really good at it. He don't came up much though. He hasn't done one in a while. But all his slams like under a minute. God, what's his name? He's always in the comment section. But I've already had a bunch of dranky poos at this point. And it's funny, like my burps, like the first half of the video are like silent, and then they finally start to get loud. Like it might be the wide mouth. I don't know. Yep. A minute 99 seconds. Well, technically that's about 2 minutes and 39 seconds, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand Mr. Rayner's burps. They're very short and just like harmful sounding. Nick Gutted, yes, that's the guy. That dude's a fucking beast. I knew it. I knew somebody was going to come up with it. Yeah, Nick Gutted, man, like that guy. I mean, he knocks down a 40 well under 10 minutes, or 10 minutes, well under a minute, and he has never had any foam whatsoever. Crazy. That's why I go silent. You can see like once in a while I go like that. Like when I go open mouth, that's when I was like, oh shit, I was almost coming up on me. But always keep it down. And when I do the 800s, I never puke afterwards. I just kind of chill out, enjoy the buzz. And that's exactly the truth. It's tough. It's tough to get it down, man. It's a tough challenge. But man, I mean, this was a good live stream. I mean, I could go on for days, but yeah, man, I was pretty upset when he was gone. I chill with him multiple times, man. Multiple times. He was actually there for my first 40 under a minute. He gave me advice, and I think it was Anacorp stream, I'm not positive, and just I was able to knock it down. I was like 53 seconds. That was my first ever under a minute. Good dude. Yeah. I mean, it's just a fun channel to watch, you know. Yeah, it was definitely pretty devastating that he passed away. And unfortunately, you know, when you do this kind of stuff, you know, chugging, and that's why I keep the cheers, Crystal. Again, appreciate it. I'm probably going to get going soon. Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, I know you see me like doing like it goes to White Castle. Um, when you see me doing like, you know, fast food challenges, that's not what I do for every day. You know, I actually eat mainly vegetables, mainly a ton of spinach. Advice: one red pepper is 2 times a serving of vitamin C in a day. Just little things like that. I try to prolong my career, I guess, into this community a little bit longer. So, but I might, yeah, spinach is the way of the world, man. Well, unfortunately, I've drank everything in my refrigerator. Um, but I do really enjoy talking with everybody. This has definitely been one of the best streams I've been on. Um, yeah, that's for sure. But that was a lot of fun. I mean, just, you know, knowing the just everybody's opinion on things. You know, just, you know, it's all about strategy. I mean, that's what we were kind of talking today. It was talk about strategy on trying to do these challenges a little bit faster. And I mean, I have no more beer left in a King Kong. I mean, I could, and I'm actually gonna be hanging out with a buddy in about 40 minutes. I gotta leave there. I mean, what I could do is walk over to the store, maybe grab a 40 and chill a little bit. But I'll have to play some music or something in the background. I mean, if anybody wants to hang out more, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody alive at this point. I'm not really sure how they. I don't know. I don't really feel like looking. Yeah, yeah, I totally got you. 40 ounce. No, I'm not gonna stand. I don't stand anybody up. I mean, I love all of you. I really do. But nice Inferno. I mean, I think the best I can do is probably like maybe play a song. I'll come back and maybe drink a 40. I mean, I'll have to leave till 6:30. I should be back like around, I don't know, 6:10, and then go hang out. But yeah, maybe I should do that. We'll see how many people are left. Eh, Black Sabbath always says no wrong. All right, I'm gonna go get more beer. I will be back. Okay. Well, yeah, Mama said still hang around. Let's see what happens. I'll be back.
Clock. I don't know, I'm going to try some realize, you know, because these Ludwigs, they're nice, but I'm trying to realize because
Well, absolutely, yeah. Apart from you, and that nice as well, yeah, but let's try now a little more. For example,
Time's gone up when you now you know the same. Your skin starts turning green. First it was the bomb, and the bomb disillusion. You watched the eagle from you with I know that you will. Now you know the sea. Your skin starts turning greasy. Your mind begins to blast because you triple line from like USA. What the hell? They all yes, yeah. You what the hell? Because you're not here. Thank you very much. Thank you. You all peanuts, and nobody try loud, man. If you want to clap, you clap. All right now. That's in the room. I want everybody to clap. But somebody got clapping that can sing. Louder! Stamp your head!
Well, cheers to everybody that's stuck around. Some more Natty Booze. Yeah, if I were to drive to, I could either walk over to this place where I could drive. Who knows how far? So, wasn't going long now. Only like 13 minutes. It's November 2016. So I got maybe, we'll say Eastern time, 6:35. So that's what we'll do. He's back to monitoring. I know you took care of business, man. I know you did. I appreciate it. I got some Natty Bell, tall can. Used to be a Baltimore beer. Now it's got sold out to whatever what. But that's all you're gonna find in this area. Like I said, it's like our Pabst Blue Ribbon. A little bit overpriced. It's like $5. I think it was like $5.75 for 6 tall boys. In Canada, it'd be like $20 or something. I don't know if it would be that much, but in Canada's got ridiculous prices. So, who knows? It's kind of leaning, but what can you do? Oop. Hellfire. It's kind of cool looking can, though. She got the country club. I'm surprised there a lot of people stuck around. Man, it's pretty cool. So, what's the best movie that you guys have ever seen? Throw in the comments. Shark. Oh man, I'm so disappointed. They're doing a 5th one, and apparently it's the final one. I guess they couldn't give Tara Reid enough crack. I think that's probably what it is. She probably wanted like a couple pounds of crack per movie or something, and they're just like, well, we're not making it anymore. You look like a shithole, so we're gonna go ahead and cut you down to like maybe a pound of crack. So that's the only thing I could think of. I never saw the 4th one though. I saw the first 3, but they're definitely entertaining. Jurassic Park's obviously a classic. I saw Spielberg's newest one, Ready Player One, which I surprisingly enjoyed. It was actually a pretty entertaining watch. I don't really have a favorite movie. I'm just kind of curious on people's choices. I think one of the greatest movies ever is Taxi Driver. Doesn't get much better than that. How did fucking Sylvester Stallone beat, Robert De Niro? I'll never understand. That's why the Oscars are a shithole. Yeah, that's a good one. Was that Jack Nicholson and God, what was that? She was Annie Hall. Yeah. Yeah. Was that Helen Hunt? I'm thinking of another one. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm thinking of that one from Annie Hall. Who's pretty much done nothing since. How about Children of Men? That's got to be one of the best films ever made. Cinematography in that one is unreal. They actually hit like the car, like they shot it in, like the camera actually went outside the car. I don't know. I still understand how they did it. I watched behind the scenes. It just didn't make any sense. One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Inception. I love Inception. Memento. Probably going for days about movies. It's been a while since I went 2 hours. I think the longest I ever went was like 5.5, and I probably passed out for like 3 of them. But yep, that's what happens. Gran Torino. Love that movie. Clint Norris, you know. I mean, the movie's like, it's probably one of the best written movies I've seen in the longest time, but that supporting cast was some of the worst acting ever. Still like almost a perfect movie, but man, it's like that part where he locked the one dude, he like locked him in. He's like, I'm taking care of this, and he's like, I want to help, and he's like, no. He's like, I used to stack people like you for sandbags and all this kind of stuff. That kid was such a terrible actor. I guarantee. That's what they were going for. They grabbed a bunch of people and be like, hey, we'll go into this movie. Yeah, he sure did. But that's definitely a incredible movie. And Clint Eastwood has really not put anything good since then. Maybe directed a couple films, but acting wise, nothing good. But oh, Natty Bo with his one eye. National Bohemian Beer. I'll do one more. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's live at this point. I'm just a filler guy. I don't know that one. There's a Chuck Norris movie called Lone Wolf McQuade. And they literally like bury him alive in a truck. I am not making this up. And the only way he can get out of it, he was like giving up. He's like in his truck, buried alive. He had something called a Pearl beer. And he grabbed the Pearl beer and he chugged it. And he got out of the situation. It was almost like a Popeyes like movie. Except instead of eating spinach, he drank a Pearl beer. as a Texas beer. And I'm not gonna lie, after watching the movie, we shipped a 12-pack of Pearl beer. It cost us $40. This shit's like not much better. And I think it's made by Pabst Blue Ribbon. We had to go to Virginia to get it because Maryland's really crazy on accepting beer. And we had to go all into Virginia to get the beer. And we felt like we were Chuck Norris for a while, you know. Apparently Pearl beer gets you out of any situation. Try it. That's why I'm very jealous of all the Texas folks. That's what it comes down to. Now I'm in chugging mood. I was going to do like a 30-minute stream. Here I'm at over 2 hours. That's always how it works. What can you do? We'll get through this one. And we'll call it a day. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. It was a really fun stream. Apologize, I had to leave. I was not, like I said, I was not expecting to go as long as I have. So if you're still around, I appreciate it. It's the way to roll, man. Cheers to that. After this beer, I'll probably take like a 20-minute nap. Go chill with my buddy. And I'll have to be at work at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So what else can you do? How's the microphone in this thing? Does it sound okay? You hear everything I'm saying? I should get like an actual mic for this. I forgot the microphone, so got it cool. Hear me like perfectly. I know RJ's been trying to go live, so. There you go. It's a way of life. Cheers. Thank you for tuning in and just watching me drink, I guess. Curiosity of the best. Maybe you could like put out a video, you know, next I don't know, month. Do a chug, man. One of the best in the game. Anyway, I'm gonna get out. Take care. Oh Christ, how the hell did I get out of this? Oh, there you go. End stream.